All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Let's see.
How come you never sit next to me?
So you got cooties, man.
Yeah.
Social distancing, remember?
Go to a movie theater with a guy and just hold a hand and thinks you want to drive him to the airport. It's not that big of a
We
deal.
never sit this close. There's people watching.
Hey, give me some of your popcorn over there.
All right, let's see. Is this audio on YouTube? Can you hear us?
You got a hot dog in there? What is this?
Let's see. We got audio. I can see a bunch of bars moving.
Fun fact, this is actually the same movie theater that Pee Wee Herman was arrested in.
Is that why the floors are so sticky?
No, I lost my flip-flops on the way in here.
All right, looks like we got Jade in the house. We got I'm Flying Wisconsin, Hot Butter Steve, that's you. Got Andy and Nick. Hey. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, bush.
Yeah, we're losing viewers already. We got 4 viewers now. Did you check the YouTube feed? Are you getting audio? Test. Lou, is this thing on?
Yep.
You got audio?
Yep.
All right. So, all right, we're up to 6 viewers. So we are on. Should I switch to the normal view while we wait for people?
What? We're in a movie theater. We can't do that.
All right, audio check. Okay. All right, Nick Griffith, thank you for that feedback, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can just switch the scene here and go to the group scene. Then we got the main combined scene, which is the chairs and silhouette, Steve's image and mine. Obviously, the green screen is all cut out in the background. So, yeah, a little introduction. Is a steep learning curve, but it seems to be working pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Roller coaster ride on the intro. So Nick, I'm trying to basically not step on any copyright things or any trademarks. So stop it.
Oh yeah.
It's
all
like reversed.
These people in front of us are obnoxious.
All right, we got 8 people watching now. We doubled our audience here from 4 to 8. Oh, Eric joined. What's up, Eric? Mr. Lear?
Yeah, Jade. I'm only a dudette on Thursday nights.
So, yeah, if you guys want to be on this and kind of just make fun of videos and review them, basically you just need a webcam with some good lighting in front of you and a green screen or some sort of solid color behind you that we can cut out. And then we too can,
like bedspread, whatever.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Don't listen to Steve. There's a reason I'm running the show. So, all right. 9 watching, I guess. Let's begin. So, I guess we're only 3 minutes in. What do you think, guys? Should we begin? Should we start watching some videos, or should we wait for some more people?
Let's get the show on the road. Yeah.
All right. So, for videos and stuff we're going to watch this week, basically, we just kind of took the last 10 days of Paramotor videos, stuff that was kind of good, or extreme, or gnarly, or controversial, and we just made a small playlist, about a dozen videos. And we're just going to kind of just talk about them, review them, see what went wrong, what went horribly wrong with this first video, and yeah, we'll try not to bash anybody too bad, but if we do, we're sorry. There's a reason we're anonymous. PPG smoke plug. PPG butt plug.
Ooh. The triple ripple. I can get down with
Yeah,
that.
I bet he'll start developing that soon here. All right,
Hopefully
so
they fingerprint you whenever you try to buy those kinds of things now. It just makes me feel like extra creepy.
it's always when you got to take it out of the bag at the airport to go through security.
Yeah.
So, all right, yeah. Paramotor Grill, very nice view here. So, all right, let's get on with our first video. So should probably, you know, hang on here. Let me get the playlist pulled up so I can at least
Like 5 minutes in, I'm already hammered.
It should be a good show. All
Oof.
right, hang on here. I'm just pulling up the playlist that I sent to Steve so I can see who posted the video that we are reviewing and actually give some credit to that individual. All right, there's our playlist here. All right, so the first video that we are going to review here is a Paramotor Crash, and it is now unlisted, actually. I know I'm looking at it. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it, but here we go. This is from Andy Real. All right, he had a motor out here. And this one is graphic at the end, so.
Must be flying a Pinto. If your brakes ever go out on one of those, you just turn on the AC and it just goes boop, 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 boop. You come to a stop.
So he's got plenty of bail out. He could have easily went across that pond. He easily did turn there and landed on the other side of that water. What's up, Aaron? Hey, Ron. So he decided to go over a bunch of crap and then initiate a low turn, and this is where it all went to hell.
Ruh-roh.
Oh. Yeah, so.
I hate to joke about that one even.
It's not really something to joke about. It's more of a learning experience for everyone. Yeah, you got plenty of bailout options. Set that up.
So I was actually watching his channel when this came out. He's got like another crash video too. His brake toggle went to the prop.
Oh, when he was in the air?
Yeah.
This guy probably should not be paramotoring. So look at that. He's got plenty of bailouts. I think he just panicked. This was all panic. Nick Griffiths sent out the bat signal. Sweet. Thank you, Nick, sir. And I won't endure everybody with the sounds of that, but let's just watch it one more time. Yeah. Nope. Oh.
Yeah.
That had to hurt.
Knew his back was broken like right on landing. Like it just reminds me of that like wildebeest from Ren and Stimpy, like my back, broke my back. No sir, I didn't like it.
Oh man. So his description was engine out. It's not his first engine out, so I don't know why he made so many mistakes, but he basically exploded 2 vertebrae, I think is what I recall.
Yeah, he wasn't paralyzed and didn't need any extreme surgery.
Fractured a couple of vertebrae. So, man.
We got Paratupper on.
Mr. Glenn, welcome. And Ryan, hey, welcome to the channel. Yeah, this is why everybody needs to practice spot landings. That was just unacceptable in so many different ways.
I practice spot landings. Usually I need about 1,000-foot radius, and I usually can hit it.
Yeah. I mean, it was just bad all around. But
I can't do it. I have bad aim. Just look at my bathroom.
Oh, man. We're going to get not copyright strikes, but I guess we're not monetized, so who cares, right? We can say whatever the hell we want. Right? I don't think YouTube has any language restrictions or anything like that. All right, so this next video is 15 minutes long, and we're not going to watch the whole thing, but we're just going to kind of pick out some pieces here. This was posted by Matt Callan. Looks like he was a practice day with Caleb, Jeff, Robert, and Jim at New Jerusalem Airport in Tracy, California. So,
do you always talk this much during the movies?
The silent films, yeah. Jesus, man, that is a big. Nobody else can see how big your cup is. Can you get the shadow on the screen? I guess so. I think it's bigger than you.
You need that much beer when you're doing something like this.
You need that much beer to ride one of those one wheels.
That's why I got a Varla.
All right. Forward inflation. Wing comes up pretty good. Solid inflation. He's looking at his wingtip. I don't know if there's any audio in this video.
Yeah, there is.
Is there audio? Oh, there it is. Just looking on that part.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right now, baby.
Hey, how many angles of the same inflation do you need?
Hey, I want my paramotor videos like my adult films. I want to see the same thing over and over, but in every possible angle. Gotta know exactly what's going on.
So mainly on this video here, we're going to watch this exploding fuel tank. So here's the takeoff, forward inflation. Listen.
Ooh, that is juicy.
Yeah, I'm sure those were his words exactly.
That's like me at Taco Bell. You know, they should really install seat belts on the toilets at Taco Bell.
Airbags too.
Ooh.
This is why I'm thinking about adding a fire extinguisher to my emergency kit. That is not something you want to... I mean, could you imagine if that ignited? He would be a very, very unhappy paramotor pilot. So this was also... let me pause it right here. So pre-flight error. Obviously, he didn't pre-flight his fuel tank straps, and as you can see, he didn't do the over-under. He just kind of went over and cinched it with the Velcro. So I have a Nitro 200. It's got a very similar tank mounting mechanism, but I've never had to take it off, and I don't think I ever will. Oh, Nick Griffin just found out that the Mustang military flight suit has a layer of foam for buoyancy. A Mustang military flight suit. I've never heard of that. Is that for the old school Mustang?
I got plenty of body fat. I can just float. Yeah,
fat floats. So the bolts didn't hold, and the strap. James. I'm sure that's his James. So yeah,
it's French for Yame.
Yame.
Sacre bleu.
So really, let's just that's the only thing we really want to watch about this video is the exploding fuel tank.
That would not be a happy lady. Oh, and he let his wing nose dive. That's just unacceptable.
That is over $500, and now he's got a dirty front end.
Now his battens are all messed up.
Bad day for him. Looks like they got some more practice in this video. Let's analyze one of his landings here. Let's see.
This is gonna suck when you put up my videos. It would be like
coming
burned
in
alive.
It's pretty good. Had a little bit of energy in that wing. It'd be funny if that one wheel just stopped right there.
I am aroused.
It's pretty nice. I give it an 8 out of 10.
On a scale from 1 to Steve, I give it a 10.
Oh, looks like the last little bit of the video, they have a guest aviator showing off from camera. It's a bug. But man, that looks like Arizona or California, dry, hard land. I would not want to train out there. That would suck. Oh, I guess I don't need to unfull screen that. We'll go back to that. All right, let's go to the next video.
All right, dodging lights. Okay, we're dodging
Uh-oh.
lights.
No, let's pause this here real quick. We all love Kyle videos, but Jame brought up a great point there. If the wing would have went down backwards, it would have gotten fuel on it. So nose forward, I guess, isn't bad. That's a great point. Very good point.
Speaking of gas, back in the day, I used to do adult films, and so whenever I gas up my car, I always accidentally pull out and spray gas all over my car.
Oh, Jesus. Jame corrected us to James. I really like Jame, though.
That only works 80% of the time, every time.
All right, so we already heard the famous Kyle laugh. You all seen his video. You've probably seen his trike trainer. So most of you, well, some of you, I know Nick Griffith, you'll probably be down there next week. I plan on showing up on Thursday for Para Party. Yeah, we're not watching the whole video. We can kind of review the Kyle video piece by piece here. So he's got some good drawing skills. I mean, I couldn't draw that. He's got 6 inches of swing.
6 inches of swing. I wouldn't write that down.
Oh, Nick Griffith, I'd be there if the old ball and chain wasn't holding me down. Nick, I find it to believe you don't have a blowtorch to cut off that ball and chain, man. You got every tool I've ever seen. You know, you need to fire up that antenna and that little plasma ball you got and cut it off. Apparently, he's got a little antenna that he pumps so much wattage through, the little tip of the antenna will glow. Oh, plasma cutter, there you go.
Here.
After I calculated gears, drives, what I had.
So, yeah, if you guys don't know, Kyle made a little trike trainer, so you can offer trike training courses. That's basically got a wheel. We'll fast forward it here. So he's got a little wheel there that's chained up to that motor, and it's basically going to push you around without a prop. So,
man, that would be perfect for trike driver David Ruff.
I've never seen that guy fly a trike. I take it back. I've seen him fly it once. It was last year at Para Party, and I think he almost crashed into a tree. He made a video about it. He corrected it pretty good. So yeah, this is the video we took our thumbnail from.
Is he wearing a neck gaiter as a bandana? I need to do that.
So that looks like a fresh breeze.
That really should have been hot pink. That's my only criticism.
I know. Didn't Aaron go get paint for that?
Yeah, that's what I told him.
He's in the chat. He's responsible for the red. He should have got hot pink. Drinking the Blue Moon Haze. I'm impressed. You know, I don't really drink, and I really don't like beer. But Blue Moon, I will drink a Blue Moon. I enjoy Blue Moons. Gotta have the orange, though. Yeah, that's what he wanted. But imagine how funny it would have been if you came back with pink.
That thing is such a cool idea, though, just for practice.
It is. I can't wait to go drive.
Prop tipping you over and screwing stuff up.
They say it over there. Yeah, got the Predator 212, 6.5 horse mounted up here. Got suspension.
Harbor Freight motor.
Calibrate the suspension. It was too much on the wheel.
Harbor Freight. You know what? I may be shallow, but I ain't cheap. Come on, Kyle.
Most of the power is on the drive tire, and it moves.
Yeah, you get that lifetime warranty replacement.
You're sitting on it, it feels good. It really does.
Do you say shitting on it?
And it digs. And so
Speaking of Predator, I'm sure Nick Griffith in chat knows this, but there's a whole slew of guys that take those Predator motors and like soup them up. And there's like hot rod kits you can buy for them, forged pistons, all sorts of crazy crap you can buy for those things.
you don't lose traction, I don't imagine. It peels out a little at first. I got it geared down to go about 9 miles an hour so that you can drive this thing in a zero wind and maintain a wing over your head without fully exerting yourself. And I believe that this is going to be a real game changer.
Man, I fully exert myself all the time.
Yeah.
I'm exerting myself right now.
Pull my groin on every flight.
I've got it geared so that it won't go too fast to lose control. And
Nick Griffiths mentioned he's seen one of the 22 horsepower Predators converted to an airplane. Now that is something I would like to see. I'm sure you guys seen. Oh, of course, I'm having a brain fart now. Peter Streepel. He's like a YouTube scientist that does ultralight stuff, and he's done a few home-built electric ultralights. I haven't seen one with the Predator though. That would be pretty cool. It's heavy. I don't know how well that would work. So Kyle got his trainer going. Let's watch him fly it around.
So, have you ever seen Kyle without his beard? It's weird. It's really weird.
Once or twice, I think.
I saw
it
once, and I was like, my life is a lie. I don't know what's going on. So
the very first Kyle O'Glee video I saw was when he was asking YouTube what his haircut should be. And that was when he went with the Lay Mullet. Or no, not Lay Mullet. That's a different YouTube channel. But he did the mullet anyway. And I was like, oh, that's my trainer. That's the guy I'm going to go train.
Yeah, business in the front, party in the back. That's how I do my manscaping down low.
Oh, Aaron missed Peter, or he met Peter at Dave Pierce. That's awesome. I'd like to meet that guy. He seems very cool, genuine. James mentioned it's really smart having him as a trainer. Yeah, I agree. Nick's jealous he didn't meet Peter. So let's watch Kyle kite this around for a bit. We'll move on to the next video.
I always love like how much joy he has in like the little things.
You ever see Kyle hit like a thermal and just like get giddy? Cracks me up.
Need to go just a little faster.
I want to live my life like that.
Tail end, difficult to control.
It just burnt my tongue.
Looks like fun, man. I can't wait to fly that thing. Fly it. I ain't gonna fly it. Drive it.
That's such a good idea. I love that he does that kind of stuff.
Nope.
Nope.
We're collapsing.
I love that guy.
All right, so Kyle's got the trike trainer built and ready. All right, the next video we got looks like it's from One Up Adventures. Tunnel of Love.
Tunnel of Love. Ooh. I might have to put a glow stick in my mouth for this one.
Heck yeah, man. So One Up, if you guys don't know them, they are also in Lake Wales, next door to Aviator.
Man, if there's no real Tunnel of Love, I'm going to be disappointed.
It's a tunnel of trees, man. Snags waiting to happen there.
Snaggy snags.
I mean, that's a lot of risk for very little reward. But, I mean, I guess if it works, it's not stupid, right?
Yeah, it won't stand up in court.
Yeah, if somebody died, that thing ain't gonna do crap. All right, we got Deweese in the house. What up, Deweese and Randy? Welcome.
I really want to get Allie's glasses. I love those glasses. You get them in like hot red.
Could email her and ask him where she got them.
Maybe I'll do that.
Speaking of Peter, he went to One Up Adventures and got paramotor training recently. So he's now a paramotor pilot.
There you go. Duct tape.
Man, everybody is trying to milk Peter's subscribers and his home-built paramotor contraption. This is what we saw Judson with it. We saw Tucker with it. Now we got One Up Adventures with it.
Yeah, he needs to come up to Nebraska and Missouri. I couldn't fly that. I'm too heavy.
There are not a whole lot of risks. Something bad happens.
So keep a peanut butter.
I'd be worried about my wing getting taking a
help
branch
myself.
or something and it pulling me down. So yeah, if you guys didn't see Peter Streepol's paramotor video, he basically took 25. I don't know if it's 25 or 50 motors, but there's 50 props in a push-pull configuration in 25 ducts, and he just mounted that on a paramotor harness with some kind of like angle aluminum on the back, holding everything together. But it's pretty cool.
Everyone keeps telling me that. I think I look great.
You just need to pass some extra
weight.
gas. Got to do that poop power.
Yeah, afterburner. There's another thing I thought was kind of cool, but also I would not want to get
Paramotor
on my
afterburner. I like that.
Like out here in the Midwest, man, they burn a lot. And I've always wanted to kind of fly over just the smoke stack, but I don't want to get an ember. Ouch.
Yeah. So I got a story for you, Josh.
What's that?
So at my field, I fly out of, after we fly in the middle of summer, we'll sometimes light up a fire in an oil barrel. And that's also where some of us toss our cigarettes too.
Like a homeless fire?
Yeah. So there's one time someone decided, oh, here's an empty can of bug spray. I'll just throw that in there. Well, it exploded, and the cigarettes just went like everywhere. It's just poof. It's disgusting.
Who made that mistake? Let's put some flammable.
I'm not going to name them. Probably guess who it is.
See, looks like they're going to pair a party up there.
That's not a para party. They're all still sober.
Stidham Farm. Oh, the doggo. Yeah, we don't need to hear your music. Gotta love foot drags. I don't know how I feel about that. They had to clear that all those limbs and stuff out of the way so they wouldn't get any snags.
Seems like a lot of work to do that for a tunnel that no love is being had.
Oh yeah, we need to do that at Kyle's Pair Party this year. The bonfire, we need to flame with some paramotors.
That's how we stoke the oil barrel fires. We get out a blower and
with a leaf blower.
Then the embers get sucked up into the fan.
Wingtip drag under the fallen tree.
Hey, there's Josh Bowden.
Bowden?
He goes by Justin Fox sometimes.
Looks like fun. I need to do that sometimes. So yeah, guys, the one up had a good time down on the farm. Bunch of shenanigans, fire. Good time down there. Everybody on their phones.
Some rave music. Put some Led Zeppelin or Madonna on this.
All right, we got next. First time flying together, power couple. Oh, this is Banderana. Everybody just should know Andre Banderano. Bandera?
I don't know.
Oh, I muted that. I shouldn't mute it. Yeah, I think we got another flying couple in the chat here. right? We got Deweese and Randy.
Oh yeah.
Not a whole lot of
Deweezy.
flying couples out there. I don't think my wife wants anything to do with it.
Nope. Still disappointed about the Tunnel of Love. I'm gonna have to come up with
Much
my
love,
own.
was there? We'll have to have a paramotor flying that's Tunnel of Love.
Put it on Pornhub. We'll stream it live.
Sell tickets on Tinder, right?
Grinder. PBG Grinder.
Hey, Aaron's still looking for his flying half. He's out there for you, Aaron.
Aaron, Thursday nights I'll be that person for you. I'll put on a wig.
Man, beach flying looks so much fun.
I've never done it.
Me either.
All I got is the
I've
corn.
only been to a beach like twice my whole life.
It's got the corn and some bullshit winds.
Hey Gemma,
Yeah.
do you want to do a Paramotor video for the channel?
Yeah, okay.
You haven't flown
What are
Yeah,
they
we
doing
love
there?
paramotor videos.
so maybe you need a little task.
Yeah.
300 feet, Q engine, landing less than 10 minutes from the target. Boom.
Oh, let's see if she can spot land better than our first video.
Some power on landings as well, so you can take it.
So that's something everybody should be doing, is going up 300 feet, killing your motor and spot landing. I mean, I guess you don't have to kill your motor, but
300 feet.
trying to land within 10 feet of your target. Let's see. Well, everybody needs to practice. Yep, I got the ground handling school if you guys didn't know about that. And they're also doing paramotor travel stuff, I think.
Lazy way.
Effortless.
You're never gonna let me do beach flying because you know what I'm gonna wear.
Just a Speedo.
You know that they make crotchless panties for men? Seems like a little redundant.
What's the point?
That's what I said.
All right, she takes off, and then killer motor comes into some spot landing. Trying to hit that little green patch there in the middle of the beach.
Whose finger is that?
Oh, and she hits the fence. Broken back. Nice.
This is the power off landing. She's going for this.
There we go.
Here. You're gonna overfly it.
She can overshoot, yeah.
That's good.
Way off. That one was bad. See, if she had E-start there, she could have just hit a button and kept going.
It was great. I enjoyed that.
Oh, look at a lot.
Yeah, I'm notoriously bad at that, aren't I, Lisa?
So, yeah, good spot landings from Andre. Okay, so this one.
Oh, another aviator video. What is
Yeah,
this
it's
gonna
a
be?
free
All
commercial.
steak and no sizzle?
Hey, man, they paid me like $5,000 to show this, so I got to do it.
Has Eric Farewell been working out recently? He looks like a little buff.
I know, man. He's getting ripped. I think he's growing that beard out, too.
I pay attention to that stuff.
I know the other trainers better look out, especially if we're going to do like a best paramotor trainer calendar.
If I were unwed, I would take him in a manly fashion.
So this video was pretty cool. The reason I decided to include it is because it was a one-shot drone video. It's only a minute long, so we'll just watch it here real quick. In Volkswagen, I love the GTI. Got a place in my heart for Volkswagen. It's actually a Volkswagen tattoo.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, flying a drone like this and doing all this in one shot is pretty impressive.
Be pretty accidentally hit somebody.
Just
Just
right now. Nick Griffith, he's been to the Aviator, he says.
I don't know. I think the purest form of aviation is like one of those like cannons that they shoot people out of at a circus. Be intense,
Net.
like a circus fire. You get it?
So yeah, that was cool. I just thought the whole drone thing was pretty sweet, so I figured we'd show that off. All right, next video. What kind of dog is that?
Oh man, just
Is that a
seeing
Labrador?
no, just looking at that guy is making me want a turtle right now. Just prairie dogging. Oh,
Must be too cold in Ohio, so he's got to go down to Florida.
yeah. If you want your free training, train with Kurt here. He'll teach you how to turtle.
Put me up in a vacation home. I'll come down there.
Now look, he's got it wrong. Look at what he's feeding them. Turtles don't eat pizza. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I don't see any ooze. They need their ooze. But that one turtle's got like the nice plate, and the other one's just eating off the damn pan.
Man, I was pissed off when I trained. Nobody pulled my A's for me. Lazy bastards.
You mean they didn't hold your wing out behind you? They didn't just like,
Man.
I got to hold my hands up so I can see this YouTube stream long enough. All right, you ready? You can take off. Ready? Go.
So greasy, it sticks to the side of the turtlet.
So, yeah. Down in Florida, need some training. I can think about 10 other schools I'd recommend. So this one, Alex, most of you probably don't know Alex. I don't know Alex personally. But he still is a paramotor pilot. And I think he got into a road rage accident.
Yep.
So it's only a minute.
In 2019, he hiked 2,650 miles from Mexico to Canada on a path called the Pacific Crest Trail.
I have a hard time walking from my couch to the death.
500 miles of dangerous mountains in the country. Crossed frozen rivers.
Nope.
And survived the scorching.
Stay in my bed.
Alex conquered the PCT in 5 months, 2 days. Which he
You down with PCT?
The Pacific Trail or something.
Alex learned how to paraglide. He was immediately addicted and motivated to excel with his newfound love of flying.
So yeah, anyway, that's Alex. He seems like a
Small
cool guy.
with being a paraglider pilot in Louisiana.
And
World record attempt. That was until, in a senseless act of road rage violence, Alex was shot, temporarily paralyzing him from the chest down. This heartless attack ripped that dream away from him. Now, Alex has a long road ahead of him to be able
So
to
that sucks.
eventually fly again.
so not even a paramotor accident, just road rage to get shot, and now you're paralyzed.
Willpower and determination, but he needs our help to fund the therapy and medical costs his recovery.
So he's got a GoFundMe out there. If you guys got some extra money and want to donate, go for it. All right. So ITV wings. They got a new wing out called the Baja. It is an ENA wing, I believe, if I recall correctly.
My favorite flavor of Mountain Dew. Not going to put on the French.
Why?
Sacre bleu, tabernacle. Je vous manger ton sixième gauche.
Maximum, I know that word. So yeah, it's a Baja. It's an ENA wing. It's got some nice colors. I like their color schemes.
Bus Station Brown.
BGD got some nice wings. I'm so sick of the Ozone and Dudek color schemes. They're so boring. Tristan flew the Piper, not a bad wing. Yeah, I'm hearing good things about the Piper and what the Wasabi. I'm hearing good things about that as well. What's up, Tristan? Yeah, glad you made it as well. Call the FA. So let me see. Let me go to this video and maybe I can actually talk about it a little bit. No, the description's in French too, so no, I ain't talking about it either. So, yeah, new wing by Baja, or by ITV, the Baja. It's an A glider. Check it out. Next video, we got some Pupna Paramotor team. Looks like they were over in St. George, Utah. We got, seems like a lot of people in Utah this summer. It's like the place to be.
I'm going to go to Utah next year.
Yeah, I've never been up to Moab. It's definitely on my to-do list.
We can go together.
Let's do it, man. Let's go. Chat. Let's go to Utah.
I'll bring the rubbers.
If it works. Look at that.
I don't know what trike that is.
Alright, I'm gonna throw up some flags out here in the field. And it's business.
That's an interesting windsock.
Like I said, we're gonna mess around, we're gonna do a little bit of trike stuff.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good YouTube productions, I would say, Aaron. Mute it. Don't need
Oh.
Don't need a copyright strike on our first.
You could do 7 seconds and you won't.
Is it 7 seconds? So that's got to be one of those 360 cams, probably the Insta 360X or something like that, on a selfie stick.
And a steak.
Eek. Look at those socks, man.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me on the socks. I do terrible, nasty things to socks. Things bad enough. I can't look it in the eye the next morning.
That landscape does not look forgiving, but man, it looks like a lot of fun to go fly.
That would be a fun landscape to run out of gas in.
Ah. Look for slow coverage out there. So they flew under the arch. Yeah, I wonder how rowdy it is out there. The landscape does not look forgiving for as far as, you know, wind currents and rotor. The thermals are probably pretty bad too.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at for a lady that glide ratio.
Yeah, it looks like a fun place. I need to get out there one of these years. Oh,
Next year.
Yeah, next year. Let's go, man. I want to go to Glamis and Salton Sea and Arizona Flying Circus too. I doubt I'm gonna make it this year or next year, February or I think it's in February. That'd be fun though.
About to run out of fuel.
I don't know, the amount of people that run out of fuel is just ridiculous.
It's just
nervous whistling. Where am I gonna land?
makes everybody run out of gas all the time. It's crazy.
I always fill my tank up to the tippy top every time.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I want an hour flight. Maybe I want a 15-minute flight. Maybe I do want a 2-hour flight.
Maybe I want a 2-minute flight.
Maybe I get up there and it's absolutely butter, and I'm like, yeah.
I just fill up the tank enough to fill up the primer bulb, and I'm ready to go.
Practice this
up
motor
and
right
down, call it good. Yep, there's my one flight. I add that to the number.
Cows. If you ever gonna land in a field with one cow, it's probably a bull. So don't land in that field.
Mm-hmm.
Tristan, you already know I'm going somewhere else.
Where's he going?
I don't know, Tristan. Where are you going, man?
Where you going? Tell me right now.
Yeah, see, this guy had a motor out. He set it down nicely.
Oh yeah.
Ireland.
Oh yeah,
Ireland
that's
in
right.
May. That'd be fun. Yeah, some cool cliffs you can fly off. Right, 34-minute video from paragliding. I'm not gonna watch it all. I'm just gonna kind of go through it. So a little bit of their training sessions. So we got some kiting sessions. I don't know much about Midwest Power Paragliding. I hear good things, but who runs that school? Do you know?
What's that?
So who runs that school? Do you know?
David Holcomb. He's an instructor admin, and yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about him.
Some good taxi practice. I guess it's just for inflation, but
heard nothing but that they're a super legit school.
Man, I went to training at Kyle's middle of July 2 years ago. It was nil winds like the whole week. I did so many forward inflations. I gotta go back and watch this guy watch his arms. It just cracks me up. People that hold their arms up don't really know what to do with them. So that guy pulled up on his A's. He was good. Like this guy, I'm guilty for this too. Just keeping your arms out there and
some of those wings look like they're just dragging back. I don't know if they're wet or what.
Nick mentioned Scott and Steve at Midwest Parajet are great at what they do. Wings in 3 days. Yeah,
well, this school's different. This is Midwest PPG. I believe they're out of Indiana, pretty close by to Midwest Parajet.
Some motor pre-flights. So taxi practice. This is something that I didn't do a whole lot of when I was in training. Honestly, I think the fundamentals of it is pretty important.
Yeah, so that's great that you brought that up. So my first school, weather was bad. We didn't get to, maybe got like 5 minutes of taxi practice. But second school, that was really pushed on, just really dialed in that takeoff form, and it helped me so much. So like when I was struggling and I would be taking off, leaning too far forward, I would just go back to the taxi practice, and like sure enough, my next launch would be super smooth.
Vertical lines, Mark in the house. What up, Mark? Glad you can make it. Man, see, by doing this on my channel, we got 0 thumbs down.
It's because you're not a dick.
Well, the channel thumbs down it now just out of spite.
I'm going to thumbs down you.
So it looks like some good stuff out of Midwest Powered Paragliding.
Yeah, really, in the Indiana, Illinois area, you can't go wrong with those two.
I don't see any giant train tracks to kite next to.
Yeah. We get Vietnam flashbacks. I said between those two.
Well, watch the first flights. Well, of course, it says second flight for Jerry. Close enough. Yeah, he pulled a ton of brake.
Speaking of decent schools, Lone Star Paramotor's been kicking butt lately.
Elaborate on that. How are they kicking butt?
Just been generating some pretty positive students.
Jim Smart in the house. What up? Care PPG Printing. If anybody ever needs any printing, calendars, anything paper-wise, reach out to Jim Smart in the chat.
Yeah, we need to do a swimsuit paramotor calendar, and I will help any way I can.
You gonna be January
Yeah.
through December?
Yeah.
I don't know how Jim feels about doing that. He's on board. He can print
Oh.
that.
I don't think he knows what I look like.
I don't know if I want to do a photo submission contest for that. So yeah, it looks like some good stuff at a Midwest powered paragliding. Everything I've seen is top notch. I'd probably go to that school if I didn't.
Yep.
I'm training already.
Midwest Parajet, Midwest PPG.
All right, and this one was fun. Just a little free ride, a little 15-meter free ride above the clouds and getting gnarly. Who is this? Let's see.
I won't look at the pictures. I'll just print them. Oh, I seriously like this. Get it? Serious? It's a cloud. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yep. That's
So
where
that's
where they store my data. Yeah.
Why so serious? So that's something I really enjoy is chase cams. I just don't know if I want the headache that they come with and the potential snag hazard. Because I love flying low and buzzing treetops and fences and.
So I have a chase cam and I've never hooked it up because I'm always flying with a friend with a GoPro, and they like to troll me. Like they'll just stalk me in the air, and then they'll just give me their footage. So I have like human chase cams. Like
that's pretty cool though. It's another thing I haven't done is fly above the clouds, man. That looks awesome.
Hey, do you know what kind of undergarments clouds wear?
No, I don't. What do they wear?
Thunderwear.
Thunderwear. See, I need to queue up like sounds, so we can do little sound effects and rim shots, and that'll be next. We'll bring up the production a notch. See, I really like watching wingovers and whatnot from chase cams. It's pretty cool. Probably my favorite camera view for all paramotor stuff. It's like Mark said, the sport was definitely getting popular. I went to fly yesterday, 40 degrees, and had 5 pilots at the beach at 1 p.m. 3 years ago, nobody flew in North Carolina, New York City. Our heart and man, 40 degrees rated. It's nice. Oh, and then this was really cool. Shot here on the chase cam, you can see the wake from his prop blowing the dew off the weeds. And then his foot dragging. That's cool. I really like that stuff.
Oh yeah. That twixt is
So,
the nethers.
That was airborne.
Hey, where'd you go?
So, where'd she go?
Where'd you go?
What do you mean, where'd I go?
Can't see you. Oh, you full screen that. There you go. You're not sitting by me anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hang on here. We having some technical difficulties? The main side.
I'm just sitting in a theater by myself like a creeper. Good thing I brought some
Where
tissue.
are you gonna go?
Man, this brings me back to my college days.
I got bored. So So yeah, this is the Paradigm team. I'm sure you guys have seen these videos. This is an old video, actually. I think we're done with our playlist.
I got Aaron that wants to pop in. Tristan, do you want a link?
Yeah, so yeah, let's send them the link, and then let me switch scenes
right.
here. Pause this.
Send that over to Aaron.
We got sound now? Do we have sound now? All right, we are back. All right, so we got Tristan. Tristan, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, there, I heard something.
All right.
Hey, there we go. He's got audio. Oh, I am not visible. Why am I not visible? That's weird. He showed up as... I butchered Tristan's name, but there it is. Pull up the chat. Oh no! So he put down both Dobermans. It's sad. They were up there. Man, losing a dog is terrible. It's like losing your best friend of 20 years. All right, Tristan's camera's there. It was. Yeah. Let Roxy and Starla in the trailer a few nights when it was cold. So Tristan, you're going to Ireland, huh?
Yeah,
What's in Ireland?
I always wanted to go. Well, I'm Irish, German and Irish, and I've always wanted to go. So, got myself a plane ticket, and I put out some feelers a while back to see if anybody wanted to go with and fly. Turns out there's a lot of interest, but it's kind of hard to get a hold of anybody out there. But I've managed to secure 4 paramotors from one of the locals out there, and as long as he's flying with us, we're legal without a license. So,
okay, yeah, I was
if I
about to ask that.
Yep. As long as I got more people that are, there's a lot of people that were interested, but how many people have put money in, So if I get more people, I'll look for more engines. But I'm gonna fly out in May for 11 days with a few of my buddies from the local area and get drunk, do some good flying, travel the country, see the castles. You know.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. My wife went to Ireland. I want to say like 8 years ago or something. She really enjoyed it. Let's see.
Yeah, this will be my.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh man, who let you in?
Let's see here. All right, there we go. Got rid of the YouTube video. Hey, Ron in the house.
Maybe. I don't have dome light.
Are you imprisoned over there, or what's going on here?
Yeah, I am. I don't have a light.
So Tristan, Nick wants to know what's the entry fee to go to Ireland.
What's that?
Nick Griffith is asking in the chat, what is the entry fee? So how much is it going to cost to go to Ireland ballpark?
So my plane ticket was just under $800 for round trip.
That's really good.
That's really good.
Yeah, I got it for free, so I really can't complain.
What?
Air Force perk?
What's that?
Is it an Air Force perk?
Partly reward points from my credit card company, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have to pay it, so I'm gonna bring my own wing, bring my own helmet. Just gonna pay whatever they're asking to, you know, rent a motor for that time frame. I doubt that we'll fly every day. I mean, it's Ireland. The weather is shitty.
So is this a school?
So there's two big corporations, if you will, out there. And I think this one is PPG Ireland. I'd have to look at my messages to confirm that, but can't do that while I'm in.
PPG Ireland. So what's the cost for rental and like hotel?
So the rental cost, I don't have.
Oh, we're losing him. We lost him.
That yet.
Looks like Vertical Alliance has been to Scotland, Edinburgh, Scotland, castles for days. Tristan, you cut out. I don't know if you still can hear me.
Yeah, I don't know. This program's acting all wacky.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's probably not suitable for a phone, maybe.
It's got a little bit of a learning curve, but hell, it's free and it works.
I can't see you guys.
You can't see us? We can see you.
You don't
Yeah.
need to
Maybe
see us. Just need to hear the sound of my voice.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never used OBS.Ninja on the phone, so there might be a way for you to change the view.
Yeah.
So, hey, Ron, you still down in Texas?
Yep. Yep. Had 11 flights this weekend, man.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Did have the
Tristan-
best flight I've ever had on Monday, though, because
On
they
Monday?
finally harvested the crops, and because I didn't want to like fly over corn, soybean, and all that stuff that Nebraska's got, but you got that harvested, and the air was just like butter, and so I did like my very first like just adventure, like low flying, like just skimming farmlands and stuff, and you got the Platte River out in Omaha, and they got a huge sandbar in the middle of the river. So I was able to like just go down and skim it because I would have an out if, you know, something happened, and climb back out. And it was just freaking beautiful.
The beach isn't near as smooth as I was imagining it would be.
Really?
I mean, it's flyable all day. Don't get me wrong, but there's quite a few bumps still if the sun's out.
What about mornings and evenings?
Nah, I mean, it's a little better, but really it's about the same. It doesn't change much at evening or morning at all.
You were down in Galveston?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done any beach flying, so I can't comment, but that sounds crappy.
The first one I had was super smooth. Like, it's great, but I haven't really had one of those since. It's been pretty bumpy.
Interesting.
A lot of pilots flying around though, so I was probably feeling everybody's wake and stuff. So.
And then Tristan, you're up in Kansas City, right? Or not Kansas City, St. Louis?
He's in
I asked my
Illinois.
question. Right as he goes mute.
It's now down on that popcorn.
All right. Man, there's a lot of screens to kind of keep track of when you got multiple people going. Got to look at the YouTube stream. Got to look at the OBS stream. Got to look at the OBS Ninja stream.
Is Tristan still on?
He is.
Yeah.
But he's not displaying anything.
You got my airplanes built yet? You flying them?
Oh, I crashed one the other day.
No, I think he dropped off.
That? Oh, you crashed one the other day?
Yeah.
You crashed an airplane?
No.
What?
Hey, Ron. What are you talking about?
What's up? I got a couple of
crashed an
Quicksilver. I got a couple Quicksilvers up at Keith Smith's house.
He can hear Tristan. We just can't.
What's that?
Oh, talking to Josh. We can't see or hear Tristan on our end.
Really?
You got OBS handling his audio there, Josh?
He's not even in OBS anymore. He left the room.
No, I'm still here.
Yeah, mine's weird too, dude. Like I said, I can't see any of you guys or nothing. I can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, that application is made as like a external camera. It's not really made as a conference call type application, I should say. So, like, basically, you set it up on your desk and use it as camera input while you're watching another screen.
I mean, it was working a while ago, but it's just something happened.
Yeah, hey, first stream, we got some learning curves and whatnot, but
yeah, because I could see Tristan on YouTube.
You see him on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. And then Aaron's just like freeze framed.
All right, let me refresh this.
We had a lot of people out here though this weekend, man. There was Houston PPG, Paraswag, and like some more guys from like northern Texas, Louisiana, and then Lone Star Paramotor was here too.
Man, where's Lone Star based out of?
Austin or San Antonio, one of the two.
Liz P in the house. That's my wife. She did a great job, guys.
Ooh,
nice. Good. Love you.
You fly this week at all, Josh?
I haven't flown in 12 days now.
Ooh.
Winds have been crap, man. It's just been like literally like 20 to 40 mile an hour winds aloft just for like 2 weeks. And then finally the winds died down and it was like 65, 70 degrees. And then it went to no wind and like 35 degrees.
Yep. Yeah, I've been keeping track of the forecast. I ain't ready to go back yet.
Jim Smart flew this morning in 3 degrees Fahrenheit. It was just, yeah, you Canadians have a whole different take on the cold, man. I don't know how you guys can do that stuff.
Just gotta dress for it. You gotta get those motion heat gloves and Just dress for it.
And I mean, after like 15 degrees, it is just brutal.
After
I'm
any,
gonna do
man,
it.
crazy. Like I don't like it after under 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. T-shirt weather's where it's at.
It's chilly,
Yeah,
Billy.
man, I want to move to Florida just for the weather, but there's so many negative things about Florida I don't want to live there for. Hey, Tristan's
Ooh.
back.
I could actually stay down here in
That works.
Galveston for a while and help Houston PPG, but I don't know about staying away from home for that long.
Yeah, I get homesick after a couple days. Miss all my dogs and my wife.
Aaron, do you get to like
Dead.
work remote, or do you have something special at home, or?
Me and Nick Griffith and Nick Vazekas all work for where we work through this company that hands you out work. There's like a work board for Walgreens and Walmarts and stuff like that. And it's just like maintenance.
Oh, okay.
So you can do it anywhere.
Man. That's what I'm fixing to do this winter. I can work entirely remote, like all inbound calls to my company goes to my cell phone.
How do you dig graves remote?
I'm not a grave digger anymore. I stopped doing that about a year and a half ago.
Okay. So what do you do now?
So I work for a company that specializes in luxury restroom trailers. So not porta potties. It's like a trailer I give you. It's got either showers or restrooms, but it's got like AC, heat, flushing toilets, sinks, the works. And they're huge. Like people use them for events, but like say Target needs a remodel. Well, they're not going to let their customers use a porta potty because they'll just like leave, go home if they have to. And they lose sales. So they call me up and it'll sit there for 6 months, and pump it out or whatever. And I mean, sometimes I get a job where it sits out there for 2 years, but the company's ran by people like 10 years younger than me. Like they're in their late 20s, super smart, super data driven. And so we like double in size every year. And they treat me good. Like when I want to go fly, if it's like a weekday and I need to leave early, they're like, dude, don't even ask. Just tell me when you're going to go fly. I'm like, I don't know how I found you people, but I'll keep you. Just freaking beautiful.
If you can work remote, man, you need to be going places.
Yeah. So I can get all inbound calls to my cell phone, and I can handle all the business if I got a hotspot. And they're just like, cool. You need to, they're like, you work hard, you hard, go do.
More places you fly and more situations you put yourself in, the better it is.
Yeah. Well, I think my trainer Josh I might be traveling with him a bit this winter. I might try to make it down to Salton Sea, might try to make it down to Texas, and hopefully have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm planning on going to Salton and Glamis and the circus again this year, but we'll see. See how this van's holding up by then.
Finally got our first thumbs down, Steve. Thanks.
It was because of me.
That was Tristan.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, Mark in the chat, keep playing with the thumbs down.
Oh, yeah. They do have Bluetooth audio in them, too. Can pump in that sweet, sweet Madonna. Yeah.
Speaking of Madonna, I just got all my GoPro stuff so I can finally get comms in the helmet on my GoPro. And I just got to install it all. It's a fucking mess.
Just need to get what I got. I got that Cena 10C Evo. So it's got your 4K camera in it with audio and everything.
Oh, I got the new 10.
Nice.
So I'm going from the original session, not even a 4 or 5, to the 10. So that should be a nice upgrade.
You're going to make some of that good content.
Is this good content? Oh, we got Brooke.
Yeah.
No, that's not Brooke. That's Aaron.
Yeah, now we got Aaron.
I reset it so I
Your
can see everybody. Oh,
Your beard's getting long, man.
oh yeah, man. It's been a while. Wintertime, why cut it?
Yeah. I just shaved mine because it was going in my mouth.
It ain't getting in the prop yet, so.
Fish out some crumbs for an after-flight snack.
So you guys want to go to Ireland?
No. I take passports and all that good stuff.
I don't think my budget will allow that.
Sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
I'd love to. I've gone horseback riding in Wales before. It's freaking beautiful.
Yeah, I've never really been overseas. I went to Europe when I was really young and for a school trip, and I don't know, I was like 10 or something. I barely remember it. It'd be nice to go back as an adult.
Yeah.
I sent you to Europe when you were 10 for a school trip.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, pretty
like a
SOP.
study abroad thing, but it's like a three
You
week.
go.
He probably went to one of them fancy private schools, you know.
No way,
Yeah.
man. California public school. But it was the teachers. The teachers would go on a trip every year, and they would bring the students with them. So it was fun. Got to see a lot of the Louvre and the Mona Lisa and all the Eiffel Tower, all that crap in France, and
They got a
what
lot
else
of
did we
naked
go?
paintings in museums.
And
I need to
statues.
visit them more. Yeah.
But let's mute.
Man, it got quiet.
Yeah.
Dogs.
And dogs start barking. I got to mute. So, Tristan, you gonna go to Kyle's this year?
I planned to. However, there were some complications with my local flying friends. So I hadn't been doing much flying, and I made other plans. So I've got family coming down for Thanksgiving, and for me to run out of town the next day would be kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks for coming, but I gotta go.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to miss it next year, though. I shouldn't say that. So I've got just under 9 months remaining on my contract right now.
For the Air Force?
For the Air Force, yeah. And after that, I'm hoping to move back up to Wisconsin.
You gonna renew it, or you gonna be a civilian?
What's that?
You gonna renew it, or you gonna be a civilian?
As of right now, I'll be a civilian. I'd like to switch over and go guard, but we'll see what happens.
So weather's still supposed to be crap for Kyle's?
No, it changed to be really good, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I kept looking at it. It was like the day that we were supposed to be there, it goes to crap, you know?
Yeah, let me pull it up right now. Yeah, all the models, like a week ago, were in agreement that it was going to be crap. But then I checked yesterday, and it was like all the models went to agreement that it was going to be amazing.
Well, if it goes to crap, y'all can come up to Nebraska, and I'll get you drunk.
Oh, did you just say you're buying the drinks?
Yeah,
He did.
I'll buy the drinks.
I guess I'm going to have to leave my family behind.
I ain't stingy.
Yeah, favor.
All right. So for Kyle's, for Spring Hill, Louisiana, Thursday we got some overcast and some rain in the middle of the afternoon, and some 8 gusting 23. But that all dies down around 6 p.m. But that'll be dark. But Friday is going to be highs of 55, winds 2 mile an hour, gusting 11. Friday, that's all day. Saturday, we got a high of 62 degrees, 5 gusting 14. And Sunday, we got a high of 57, 4 gusting 14.
Well, I mean, compared to what I'm in right now, that sounds pretty dreadful, but it could be worse.
So, I mean,
Anyways,
That's warm afternoons and no wind. But yeah, you probably got warmer afternoons and less wind in Texas.
It was 75 today. It
oh,
was like
Ooh.
it was 11, 12 mile an hour wind all day, gusting to like 15, but I loved it. So many foot drags now, Tristan. So many foot drags.
good. Let me know. Let me know when you want to play on my wing.
No, not anytime soon.
I got one of my local buddies here. He came out and was flying last night with me, and
Heck yeah.
I laid it out. He landed. I'm like, let's go. It's your turn. He was kind of hesitant, but I'm like, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to let you die. You got this. You got the experience. You know what you're doing. He hooked in. He kited a little bit, but he took it up, got to a few thousand feet, and all of a sudden I heard him screaming, and I looked up, and he was upside down doing barrel rolls and wing overs left and right, and I'm like, get it, buddy.
No.
Jeez.
So
What
he's
wing is that?
He's been flying the Sirocco 3, and he loves it, but that was an 18-meter gent carve.
Oh, Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a little bit above my skill level.
He's very reserved, though.
Yeah, he is, but I mean, he still plays more than I do.
Yeah.
I need an outside view of what it looks like when I'm having fun, because I may be doing more than what I think, but I don't know. I don't have an outside view.
There's no reason to rush it. You'll get there.
I've been flying 2 years. I think I got my wing tip below the horizon once.
Yeah. I think
I don't enjoy it.
Wingtip to the horizon almost every time I do a good turn, but I don't finish it out with the other side.
Do you have 2D hooked in?
Not on the Universal. I did on the Charger, but man, this Universal, I'm 15% over on it, and it's spicy. It feels good. And Tristan shortened my brake lines like 7 inches.
Damn.
Yeah, they were way out there. I tried to get him to tie it in, but he wasn't ready yet. We'll get it.
I'm still having fun with the trims in the original position.
Are they still tied in? Did we unlock them?
No, we never unlocked them. It only goes to like 9 centimeters or something like that. It's about like my Charger.
If you're not familiar with the Dudek Universal, they've got 27 centimeters of trimmers. That's why it's a B-rated glider instead of an A. So when you buy, it comes with tied into the risers, to where if you pinch the release, it will only go to 50% of the risers. It will not release all the way. But when you do open it up all the way, man, you get some speed out of that wing. You'll be cruising 32 to 35.
What's the trim speed? Like 24, 25?
It slows down quite a bit. Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember.
Let's say my Dudek Solo has 12.
Okay. You like that wing?
I do, but I'm so green I can't compare it to any other. I flew an A-wing and I had my Solo, and I'm in the middle of the weight range, and I'm a basic bitch flyer. Like, I get up there and I'm just like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
like, I'm fine. I don't need to change it.
Yeah. See, I messed up. I didn't realize it, but the local instructor called me out.
Everybody sounded like robots. I had to reset it.
Tristan's lagging a little bit.
Technological
romance. It's weird.
Man, Tristan's story was just getting good, and then he lagged out.
Damn.
Aaron, you need a laptop.
Nah, I bought one like 2 weeks ago, and I bought like not a gaming laptop, but the most expensive one that I could find around my area. and it was just crap. I don't need a laptop.
That sucks.
They feel like old technology these days.
I can see that. Gotta have a physical keyboard.
Poor Tristan.
Yeah, I mean, the show was over a while ago. We're just BSing. So those of you that are still hanging out, all 9 of you in chat.
So next week, we're not doing this, right? Because you're going down to Louisiana.
Yeah, I might be back on Sunday, but if the weather's good, I might fly Sunday morning and then come back late Sunday.
Yeah. Even if not, you're not going to be in the mood to do this next week.
I mean, we could do this without the green screen stuff and just bullshit.
Yeah. We need to get 1 or 2 more people in with us on the theater, though.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, whoever's got green screens and whoever we can cut out the backgrounds.
You said you could do a placeholder, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so for example, basically I'll put an animated GIF of a shadow or something in the scene, in one of the seats, and then Aaron and whoever else comes on as a guest would just be audio. So it just kind of look like there's somebody else there, and the audio would be talking, but there'd be no movement or anything.
Yeah, I think it'd be great if we had 1 or 2 more people. If Aaron, if you want to get in on that.
So
Yeah,
not trying to avoid chat. Looks like Nick Griffith did touch and go the other night. Good job, Nick. And Paramotor swap and shop running yet? No, I haven't. I haven't even touched PPG Zone at all for a while. If you want to go look at Aviator's new site I'm working on, it's staging.aviatorppg.com. We're almost done with that, but we've turned it over to kind of the public, or not the public, but like close friends or coworkers, and everybody's got an opinion, and now everybody wants to change a million things. So that's always fun with website stuff. But once I'm done with that, I'm going to start working on PPG Zone again. I got some good plans for this winter, including the
dating app
section.
Yeah.
For ppgtinder.com. I mean, ppgzone.com. So ppgtinder.com is available. I was going to buy that and redirect it. I don't want to spend $10.
I'll give you $10. I'll give you 20 if you do a PPG grinder too.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Do both of them. All right. You pay for it, I'll do it. So, yeah. Thanks, Luis. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for talking. So, man, I really want. Oh, sweet. Tristan's back. I wanted to hear the rest of this story.
Okay. Speak.
Man, what happened?
I don't know, man. Just you kind of go like
story.
robotic and disappear.
You got to finish your story.
What was the name?
The Universal.
Yeah, Universal trims, your buddy, 25 centimeters.
It was something juicy you were about to say. It was like controversial.
Yeah, I don't remember. I got so distracted trying to get hooked back in.
It's definitely spicy when you're overloaded. I'll tell you that, though.
Yeah.
We got to get your 2D steering tied in. You're going to love it.
So.
Yeah. That's why I haven't let the trims out yet, because it doesn't make sense to, because I don't have even my wingtip toggles tied in yet.
So, Tristan, have you done
you
done SIV, right?
No.
I've not done an SIV. I need to, but I don't know that are local.
Okay. Have you done any free flying?
Not really. I mean, I've towed up, but not very high.
And tears it up. That's all he does. Gets back down.
Well, James Parker came out and stayed with me for a day recently. We went out flying, and I think he's got like 200 hours paramotor and like 50 hours free flight. But he's also, I want to say he's done SIV, but now I think about it, I don't know. But I was talking to him about doing SIV, and he said that it's not really a logical course for a paramotor pilot because we fly in butter winds. If you want to get that next step, in progression, he said he would recommend doing a free flight course and then progressing to SIV. Because unless you're going to be doing thermals all the time, there's kind of no point. It's like learning. I think his example was, if you're not going to be doing whitewater rapids, why are you going to take a whitewater rapids class? If you're going to be out on a nice calm lake, you probably don't need SIV.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I need to do one strictly because of doing all the acro.
Yeah.
I want to get into LEs, and a lot of that is caused by forcibly manipulating your wing in a way that it's not meant to be. And when shit goes south, you know how to fix it.
There, stall out one side of your wing and go.
I just about. I was getting pretty ballsy last night, but
no.
I don't need to be a statistic, so
Want to go over there and do some stalls?
let's go.
I'll operate the camera on the ground.
Perfect.
Drive the boat.
I mean, fuck it. Why not? I have no formal training as it is.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be
I've
on
seen a lot
that
of people
boat
do-
dancing.
yeah. No, I was talking to Eric Fairwell about possibly getting some slalom racing going, because that's what I find incredibly fun and entertaining. But Tristan, your internet sucks, man.
Technological romance.
I wonder if I change the bit rate of the room, if it would fix his thing. Let's see here. Because I do have the bit rate pretty high. No, it's at 500 kilobits. Yeah, as Nick mentioned, pylon racing. But the thing that Eric was talking to me about was basically insurance and how incredibly dangerous it is. Even if you hit the water, people are still breaking their backs.
Keep going to robot, man.
Yeah. I don't know if his Wi-Fi on his phone just sucks or what. But yeah, on the topic of pylon racing, I always thought they'd hit the water and it would absorb, the shock or any damage or anything. But from what Eric was telling me, they'll still hit that water hard enough to break their back a lot of the time. So that's kind of why it's not. It's not as popular here because nobody will insure that. But I was kind of thinking of it in the terms of off-road racing or motorbike racing, dirt bike racing. There's big events for those. Those are insured. I don't think that's any more dangerous than slalom racing. Did the audio cut out?
No. I just fly slow as fuck. I let out my trimmers when I can't move forward.
Yeah, pretty much here too. I've let out my trims for a total of 10 minutes of 100 plus hours of flying.
I've had one flight where I've had the trims out for most of the time because the air was that gnarly.
So you let the trims out to be more rigid and to take the bumps more? Is that what you did?
No, my ground, I was flying backwards. Yeah, I couldn't go forward unless I let the trims all the way up. But I didn't, I flew around for a while that way, but I don't know.
Okay, so you flew 3 miles an hour one direction and 35 the other?
Yeah. It's so fun. I don't know. And that's cool with me. People even my experience level, because I'm so green, they'll get asked questions from folks are you going to take an SIV? Are you going to do this? I was like, no. For people like me, the next 80, 100 flights is going to be doing the exact same thing, but just nailing down our basics.
Yep.
Maybe when I'm at 300 flights and 500 hours, maybe I'll take that up, but not even thinking about it. I just love what I get to do right at the moment.
So I don't know about you guys, but we've been on the air, 90 minutes?
Yeah, this is some bullshit. Let's call it.
Okay, 8 suckers left.
I got to
Plus
get
us, so
drunk.
that means 5. Josh, are you letting your trims out? Your bump level now? You much better? No, Mark, I don't let my trims out. I like that certified wing position. I like it to be at that level. I don't need to go 5 mile an hour faster. I really don't.
It does change the way it reacts, though.
Yeah, and I noticed the brakes are
Feels good.
different.
Wait, Josh, are you always trimmed in? Like all the
I'm
way?
always at neutral.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm
that's
always like
usually,
1 inch out.
that's basically where I've been too. Just to have, I mean, people recommend it for landing, so you have a little more energy when you're coming in.
Yeah, I'm so used to my brakes and the wing feeling a certain way that if I let out the trims or do anything to change that, it just kind of freaks me out and brings my nerves up a bit.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
So that's why, like, as soon as I take off, it takes me like an hour to finally relax because then I know, all right, if everything's going okay. I mean,
so that's why you take 2-hour flights, because the first hour you're just like, oh God. Oh.
Yeah, heart rate's 150. So
Yeah, always
Tristan,
like heart rate meter.
Tristan, I think he's probably having some internet issues. But what he was going to say earlier was this: enjoy it. Don't rush the progression. He never went out and enjoyed those slow cross-country flights for 100 hours like everybody else.
And that's the thing. Like, why would you want to rush the beginner stages? Like, because I've talked about it myself when I was like at a stage where I was just at like home kiting, thinking about even getting into the air. Like, I wanted to cherish that stage because I thought, just being at home, having my wing, wait for my motor was such a special time. I had so much fun kiting by myself. I was like, as soon as I start flying, that stage is going to kind of go away unless I go out of my way to go back to just doing that. But yeah, I don't see any rush at all. It's just boring flying, getting up there. I mean, you're in the air. What more do you want?
Exactly. I pulled some G's the other day, and I was like, oh, I really don't like G's.
I haven't felt a G yet. I've been in trashy air and bumps where I'm like, I can't land at the moment, but
I hit a gnarly thermal once, and I felt some serious G's. I was like, oh, shit, rocket ship, here we go.
wow.
It was kind of fun, but it was terrifying.
What time of day were you flying in?
Oh, that was like 6 o'clock in summer. So, there were still some thermals out. It was still bumpy, but it wasn't terrible. That was probably in the winter. I go out when XC Skies is showing like 400 feet a minute thermals just to kind of play with them and feel them and understand thermals a little bit. And those don't make you go up. Those are just some bumps. Mm-hmm. But that one that made me go up and had some G's, I assume that was 800 to 1,000. That was some of the stuff that street flight guys love. Because, man, I was heavy in that seat for a good 10 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought my reserve right after. That was like my 5th flight.
In a spiral.
No, he's just talking. He cut out.
Yeah, you were saying something, Aaron, and then you cut out.
Yeah, what was that?
Here lately, I've been getting high and just letting go of the throttle and then getting in a deep spiral. Fun.
Using your wingtips or just brakes?
What's that?
Are you using wingtips or just brakes?
Yeah, just weight shifts and brakes.
So, Mark, Vertical Lines in the chat, you bought that throttle. Did you install it yet? What do you think? Have you guys seen the throttle?
I've seen it for sure. I seen one today, actually, that the guy that sells it, Chris Wheeler, Swag, he has one on his. He's here today. Past couple days, he's instructing for Lone Star now.
Oh, my dog is choking.
Yeah.
Okay. He's teaching at Lone Star?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he's here all weekend. Mark George is here all weekend. Sean Smith.
I hope those guys are going to Kyle's.
Yeah. almost everybody down here is going to Kyle.
Sweet. Should be a good time.
This is bullshit. I'm quitting my band.
Do you guys have a show or is it just practice?
No, it's a show on Saturday. If this was practice, I would skip it. But I've got a legit show, and it's a really good one.
Yeah. Looks like he got that for backup throttle. Yeah, I have. I got the off-grid throttle. I love that throttle. I don't think I'm gonna get a different one, but I got my air conception one as a backup.
That's what
I don't know. I was thinking of donating it to somebody that could use it. How are you broadcasting that show? Tristan is asking. So, basically, I stole the tech, donated it to me. If you want to jump on a FaceTime or some other Zoom meeting or something, Tristan, I'll walk you through it. It's not terribly hard, but there is a pretty steep learning curve. It's basically all the tech I stole from people streaming games on like Twitch TV and all that crap. So it's OBS. It's called Open Broadcasting Software, and it's pretty professional grade, I guess. There's so much you can do with it that I'm only skimming the surface. But yeah, I'm going to show the Paramotor Girls show how to set it up so they can do something similar. But yeah, Tristan, reach out to me on ppgzone.com. You can find me on there and just shoot me a private message. I'm not on Facebook. I don't have Messenger or anything. Or Josh at ppgzone.com for email.
You got banned on Facebook. Like I'm gonna.
Man, I was off Facebook before they even banned people. I just can't stand that company. Donate to me. The show at Oglees. So, are you broadcasting that show at Oglees? That'll be Sunday night. Mostly, I think Prayer Party's gonna be over by then.
Yep.
So, I don't know if we'll be broadcasting Sunday or not. Maybe we'll do Saturday night show. But Steve will be singing, playing keyboard.
Saturday night is my gig. Be playing till 3 a.m.
Yeah, so probably no show next weekend because we'll all be at Kyle's. But those of you that are watching, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to PPG Zone, and when I get 1,000 subscribers, I can actually do live streams of the events. You can't do that on YouTube until you have 1,000 subscribers on mobile.
What?
Yeah. On mobile.
Like if I wanted to take my phone to Endless Foot Drag and walk around with it and stream, I can't do that until I have 1,000 followers.
Wow.
I mean, that's my goal. I'd love to do live video, and just have a microphone, go around, talk to people like Channel 5 News.
Yeah.
Take some time. I'm at 261. I thought I wouldn't pierce 20 people.
Yeah, our viewers went up. We got 10 watching now.
Oh, yeah.
We were at like
It's
6
grown.
now.
Gonna break the
Your channel's
internet.
grown quite a bit. Just past couple months.
Not my channel.
Okay.
From 26 to 33 today.
We can't become the next Clear Prop TV because we're already at like an hour 45.
Yeah, I need to work tomorrow too, so I need to go to bed.
Yeah, gonna get drunk.
Work.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody, I think we're gonna call it there. So, thanks for
Doodles,
coming.
doodles.
Thanks for watching the show.
Yep.
Peace out.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Later.